Well, today we're starting off with a shopping trip. It's been a while since I've been to the shopping district, and well, I got some mangrove to buy because I am a little bit sick right now of mining it. As you can see, I've been doing it out the front here like a crazy person for at least 30 minutes, and I've got like what, almost maybe 2 stacks or so. I say 30 minutes. I didn't time myself, but it takes a long while, so I've got to go check out the shopping district, and I hope that they're at a reasonable price. Oh, and while we're over here, we should probably check our shops. So let's go do that. It's been a while since I've done it in videos, so we could even have loads of diamonds waiting for us. You never know. And well, seeing this, I have a good feeling about that, actually. Assuming I actually restocked yellow. Right, we're in the correct place, and I don't know if this is... Well, I was going to say I don't know if this is stocks, but that tells me no. It is in fact Skizzleman's. 8 diamonds a stack. Oh, wait, no. I was about to pay that and everything. Like, actually. Oh, that's not even... Oh, that makes me so sad. I was literally about to... Oh. Of course, there's loads of cherry, but... I want mangrove. I guess so that's me going back to mangrove farming. But let's try and cheer myself back up again with checking this shop. I do need to work on out here. It's not looking fantastic, and I need to restock again. But whoa, okay, well that's a good sign. I'm going to put those ones away so we're not counting those. But 24 just from grey. That's a pretty good sign. Light grey is not so popular, but I need to get some black dye from Corrales for doing his river, lake, whatever it's called. But 42 already is a pretty good shout on this side, so let's hope the other sides are good too. Whoa, wait a second. Pause for a moment. Yellow? Jevin, you didn't even buy it from here when you built that. Wait, maybe he just moved it. I'm gonna have to check that. Well, people think I'm rich on diamonds, and look at that, only 60. 60, and that's been months. That's been months. At least 1 month. 60 diamonds a month, that is not enough to be buying things regularly from the shopping district. But anyway, that one is also still there. Why are they looking at one another? That is, you know what? Definitely more terrifying than Pearl. If Pearl was trying to be more terrifying, I think Jevin won. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So, what do I need this much mangrove for? I hear you ask, and that is because we are building a brand new build in here. Our base. You know what? Seeing as though it's looking a bit empty in here still, I need to build a new building, and it's going to go right slap bang here. And it's going to go to about these blocks here is where I've marked it out. So it's going to be this sort of corner. I'm hoping it's not going to be too close to this, but we'll see. And it's going to be a mangrove, and kind of similar to this color scheme, but definitely way more of this. And instead of red, I guess mangrove, which I guess that is mangrove. So yeah, this kind of color scheme, ignoring the gray. In fact, we're going to go more brown. So it's kind of merging these two builds together a little bit color palette wise. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited about it. So let's get some blocks together and chop some more trees. So to go through the color palette a little bit, I thought I would lay it out for you guys, and so we can kind of have a little bit of a discussion. Although you can kind of tell that it has obviously been inspired by this one quite heavily, because we've got the blues once I put the blue down. And then we're actually going to bring in a little bit of prismarine in it, and maybe a little bit of that too. And this just is really, really nice. I really love the contrast here and the more sort of warmth that this brings in. And I really just thought, you know what, this jungle isn't used enough. I don't think I've used it. Have I used it in this? Weirdly, I haven't. It kind of gives me jungly vibes, maybe because of the mud. In fact, do I want some mud in this? I'm not sure, but I basically laid it out a little bit here. And we're kind of build a bit of a bar area at the bottom. That is the plan. I think these actually were originally the row markers, but then I moved it back a little bit so I could put some seats here, because otherwise it's a little bit too close to this sort of sewage / path area. And well, yeah, I was kind of just thinking, let's just chuck in maybe like it. Well, let's get rid of these first. But let's just chuck in a bit of a bar back there. This is where they prepare the drinks, and then there's people sat along here. And this whole area is meant to be kind of a not quite hustling and bustling, because you know we're going to limit the amount of mobs in here, but it could be a hustling and bustling market, you know. And that's the vibe. So this is kind of the post office mail room with a bit of a smelter going on. This is my like main base, my main storage. This is my hub personally with building up the city. And then we're going to have a lot of little market stalls, and then, you know, maybe I'll have a couple of those guys even working in here. That would actually be really cool. Hadn't even thought about that, but this is actually going to work perfect, because they can stand behind here, serve drinks, and Yeah, I'm getting a good vibe here. So I think we're going to focus on making this bottom section maybe about 3 or 4 blocks tall, maybe 5 in the red, in the mangrove. And then we're going to go up a section, make it a little bit more natural. And then I'm thinking if we go to a 3rd or a 4th, potentially, we're going either back to the red or maybe trying to bring in a little bit of this warped. And weirdly, even though there is very, very little here, you can already get the vibe. And you know what? These colors just work great. And I just put these as placeholders for the seats because I'm thinking of using pistons like little stools. But I'm going to work out what's going to look great there. I think stools are going to be better, like little ones you sit on top of, rather than like one that you sit on here. Because, you know, there's bars are kind of tall, you know. I think that'll be kind of fun. We can add a little character, maybe armor stand guy there. But then I'm thinking, I kind of wanted a staircase up. Now, originally I was going to go back in here, but I think that room's kind of tight. These rooms might be like storage rooms. I haven't actually decided yet. But this main one is going to be the one you're going to be seeing from down here. And so I'm thinking a staircase might make more sense like here. And then maybe going around or maybe even just up to this level. Ooh, oopsie. So I think we're going to have to work that in. But I think what I'll do is plan out the shape of the one above. I think I'm actually just going to continue literally with the jungle here. So let's do that and see how this works. And so that's what I did. I added some extra cubes on top and basically made just this very basic shape here. And you know what? I quite like it. I like how it's going. It feels quite balanced. I think the grey maybe makes it out of balance, but I had to bring in a little bit of something. We're going to add, of course, detail to this, but I thought I'd take it back to basics and not build directly with the gradient in mind because, of course, I have to go back in and actually tweak this gradient. It's not quite perfect. One thing I do like, though, is that it's not circular. Even though I do like the circular builds of those two, I think this is going to add a really cool idea. And I think, what's next? I guess I've got to work out what details to add. Maybe a bit of a balcony either up here or in this section. This gap definitely could do some sort of balcony, perhaps maybe over there where the dirt is currently. And then I definitely need to add a little bit more, I think, dark oak. Seeing this darkness along here, I think I need to like border it just so it doesn't look too weird next to this one. So I'm going to add a little bit of that. Maybe we'll just start on the bottom floor and then work our way up because I have a little bit of an interesting idea for the very top and it has a lot to do with Prison Marine and the warped maybe too. You know what? It's going to look a little bit more like Iskel over there. Just thought he has a little bit of a container situation going on, hasn't he? Mine's going to be way, way different. Trust me on this one. Right, well, I won't lie. This has got a little bit complicated because I don't know if I can figure out how to do this floor. I was planning these windows to be, well, one higher, but it's not a bad thing that they're at this level. But, oh man, even here we're going to have to do something. This, you know what, interior-wise, let's not worry about this too much. I've done exactly what I said I would do, which is adding a sort of balcony situation, and I like it. I like it. It needs color though. And I'm not sure if I should add the color now or if I should wait till it got the bluey colors up top. Yeah, here's a way, I guess, through from the kitchen. Oh, maybe that's what this is. This is the kitchen. This is a tiny kitchen. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about the back room. Don't worry about that. We're worried about the very, very front. And you know what? I really like it. And no, I've got to add the color now. I've got to try it. I've got to try it. Okay, do you see what I'm putting down? Do you see what I'm putting down here? Might not be perfect, but ooh, these colors pop. They pop. Now, do they look okay with everything else? You know what? Yes, actually. Remember, also, I don't think I mentioned this for a little while. This area is going to be covered. There is going to be some sort of... I want a tent-like structure, or multiple tent-like structures above this. I haven't quite worked out how to do it yet. Trying that in a single player, trying to come up with different ways I can even make that look legit and not awful. So, you know, we'll put in a pin in that one, but I love that. Okay, I'm going to add some more detail to the rest, get rid of some of the other bits of dirt, work out if I can even figure out a staircase in here. If not, I'm just going to chuck in some scaffold. And, you know, speaking of that, let's get rid of this now. We're going to just worry about getting up and down from the inside. Actually, no, I lie. That makes things more difficult. Okay, it's time for the chairs. Now, we are using kind of what I would say is a fairly classic design. Although I don't have any levers. Oh, no. Why did I even bother going in there? There's no levers. Right, well, now I have levers and pistons. Very handy indeed. Let's see how this works. I think I want to put this in this spot. Meaning I'm going to need... And I think actually I put these pistons... Not pistons, levers in the other slots. So originally I was going to put one here. I bet there's a lever that pops. No, I didn't. Okay. I didn't see a lever pop off there, so I'm assuming I didn't already plan this, but whatever. No, I'm smarter than that. I know how to do this, guys. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna have to worry about what that looks like afterwards. So, you know, ignore that for now. Ignore that for now. But if I remove... Oh, no. Because I'm going to have to remove that. Wait. I can't put a piston there. That's quite the booster seat. That's quite the booster seat. Okay, I'm destroying everything now. I've made many mistakes. Many mistakes. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it down here somewhere. Probably in the hopper. So, oh, no, I found it. I found it. We're fine. We're fine. I just need to replace the cactus and sort that out. My goodness. These need to go here. Here. Oh, and here. Ah, I did it. I did it, guys. Don't mind me. I'm a redstone expert. Look at that. Yeah, 3 instead of 2 definitely looks a little bit nicer. Because otherwise, there's so much counter space here. Would seem silly not to serve more people. And I'm thinking I probably want oak signs, but I can't seem to find any right now. Let's just try the jungle. Oh yeah, it needs to be oak for sure. Oh, I forget. These are not like iron trapdoors. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure. Maybe a banner will work? Doesn't look quite right. We'd have to use an armor stand for that, I think. I think for now we'll just stick with the oak and see how we feel. Maybe do a design on the back or something. Could be kind of cool. Let's see how this looks. We'd have to put it on top of these. Nah, I'm not sold. It looks a bit like you'd be resting your legs on the counter. Not quite, almost. Maybe that works. We could definitely come up with something more custom otherwise. But I like it. These look pretty cool. But what looks better is that this, I've done a little bit more. Try to figure out what's going on up here. I'm not quite sure. Those don't look right. I think I'm gonna have to change them to these ones maybe again. I keep trying to look around it at different angles. This wall, I've got an idea for it. I'm just gonna leave it blank for now. Potentially some sort of advertising area or something, billboard kind of vibe. And I kind of like this too. It maybe needs another pillar or something that end, but it doesn't matter too much because this wall is going to be built up a little bit higher, so we can kind of rest on that if necessary. And I think we're about time to basically, if I can find my rockets, everything's messed up in my inventory. It's about time to maybe work on this top bit. Now, I've added the texture to the top. I'm ignoring this bit of the interior because this bit's kind of small. This bit works. That bit works. So first and second level works. This level, maybe we need like slabs or maybe even just trapdoors at this level or something like that. I think it's time we just do a full-on build time lapse just to finish this thing off, and then we can see what else we have time for. But hopefully you've been enjoying the building with false episode, which this basically is, because honestly, I'm just so into building right now. This is so much fun. I love it. So let's get it. Let's get it done. Right, well, would you have guessed? I need to go to the shopping district. Very low or not copper. Trapdoors, okay. We're not on the new update just yet. Soon. But not... Actually, wait. No, I should wait. No, you know what? I'm going to wait. It's very, very soon. In fact, it might even happen during this video. And even though it'll mean that this will look a little bit uglier, you kind of get the gist with the trapdoors as they are. In fact, I'm going to move them up one so you can kind of maybe see that there's a bit of more of a gradient going on because of them. But I do like these windows, by the way. If you're thinking this clip looks very similar to the last one, it's because, yeah, I need more prismarine. I didn't buy enough prismarine. I bought 1 stack. That's not going to work, is it? So, more prismarine it is. Let's go buy from Grian, who hopefully hasn't removed his shop. Hopefully. It's still here. And, yeah, it's in stock. Okay, good. 1 diamond per stack. Pretty good. Pretty good. I will take 4. Thank you very much, Grian. That's going to save this video. So, let's get back to it. Well, I think it's time for the grand reveal. And here it is, the brand new building. It's kind of out of the way, actually. It's not too in your face, which is good because I want this to feel kind of open in here. Once it's all closed in above, it's going to be quite dark, or at least a lot darker than it is now. The back isn't complete because, well, it wouldn't be a Hermitcraft build, would it? I also need to fix this anyway with the actual proper build, or my hub. And actually, speaking of the hub, I called it that earlier, and I quite like the name. And I was thinking, with maps, seeing as though you can name things with the banners, I've renamed this one the hub. I've got the underground market, and then something else. I'm not sure what it is. But that reminded me that, well, I have been making some maps and saving them historically a little bit here. And, well, I've just got finished making this one, which I really like. This is the previous one. And I thought, you know what? seeing as though we have a brand new build, which looks very, very cool, what if I grab all these maps and we update it and see what changes? Because, yeah, we've got a whole brand new build. Also, there's some stuff that has changed over at Ren's. There's a brand new river there. Actually, I haven't filled that in just yet, but, you know, it will be pretty soon. And, well, which one is it? This one? It does look a little bit odd there. It looks like a very strange. In fact, I won't lock these ones just yet because, of course, this isn't quite finished. But I think I'm going to quickly fly around, update all these, and we'll take one last look at the map and see how it's all coming together. But I'm pretty happy with how the area is right now, so why not update it while we're here? And well, here it is. I guess not much has really changed that much, but we've got a new build. I still hate the glow lichen, but you know, we're gonna hope that that is less obvious when we actually build in the area. And as you can see, I have changed the paths as well to mud instead, so they look a little bit neater on here. They're a bit kind of rough around the edges on here, but maps look a little bit different either way, so can't do much about that. It's less impressive on there than I kind of thought, which is silly of me because really the footprint of it isn't all that large. In fact, it's smaller than both of these builds, although they are the same size. Anyway, I popped into Beefs right here because I want to give a quick little shout out to something that doesn't exist anymore down here. Wait, is it in here? It's in here. Look at these. Oh, I hope none of these are spoilers. If they are, then haha, you'll have to have spoilers. But anyway, let's quickly find a couple of mine. Wait, is this a new one? Is this a new one? Look at this. That might be the old one. I actually don't remember. But long story short, on the screen, we're going to be having the website pop up because, yes, we are doing a season 2 of the Creo TCG Hermitcraft cards. Yes, it's a pre-order time right now. You only have a week or 2 left, I believe, when this video goes live. I'll try and put the date in the description, as well as the direct link where you yourself can purchase them. And of course, they are brand new cards. There are 4 new artworks per hermit. And of course, there are things like this where, that's odd, isn't it? Anyway, just a little side note. There are, of course, alter egos. That is the name of the pack this time around. And let's just say the artwork is insanely cool. I've been just looking this morning at all the Hermit's artwork. Yes, I get a sneaky peek at all of it. It's very, very cool indeed. You're going to be very sad if you miss out. So make sure you get your pre-order in before they sell out. Or, well, I guess stop taking pre-orders. And yes, thank you, B, for having this little section down here. Because, of course, we don't have the TCG fully set up on the server yet. It will be happening soon, I'm sure. But of course, the IRL cards where you yourself can play will be linked below. So go check them out. I mean, this guy behind me is excited. I'm not sure how he got stuck back there, but hi, mister. You're excited for the cards, aren't you? Roy? Oh, Roy's so excited. Look at him. He's jumping for joy. He's excited. He's a little bit stuck. Not going to be able to get your pre-order in, are you? But, you know. But anyway, I will also be tweeting out or posting on my YouTube community tab some of the images of my very own cards too. And oh my goodness, Joe, that's too funny. But of course, yeah, my artwork will of course be posted, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit biased. I do very much love the art that I've got made this season, so go check that out on my social media as well. But that is in fact all the time I have for today, so I'll catch you all next time. See ya!